morning, devotees. We're back. It's more Dragon Age. We're probably going to be done with it today. If not, I'm going to make certainly sure we're done with it today. Congrats on getting most devoted, Kaneko. It's clearly ending time. Hi, Panda. And yes, it is 100% purely a game of luck at this point on who or what, on whom gets most devoted. There's now more than five on average people trying to get that. That I can think of off the top of my head. Besides our occasional outliers. And yes, well, I did say Dragon Age Origins. We're technically playing on the Awakening DLC, which is technically sort of thing. I only got it because I was there. I hate having odd points. Fair enough. Yep. Inside Smuggler's Cove. What this? Why is this? I don't know. Awakening sent me here for some reason. Our team of misfits and miscreants.
I heard about you. You were giving some of my boys trouble, weren't you?
I sent something.
Well, it is. I heard about you. Giving some of my boys trouble, weren't you? Well, it is. Here.
And that's it for the smugglers. Quest done. Ah, and that leads up into the Crown and the Lion. Noted. That's what that cellar there was for. That explains more of the who's, the what's, and the hows.
I'll do it.
Just not this how.
I have completed the task.
I've made a poor unfortunate pun using that guy's name like half a dozen times since he decided that he wanted to rejoin us after I told him to go fuck off. Buddy. Wanna...
Best watch yourself if you head out of town.
What can I get for you, friend? Come back soon.
Nothing. I just want to know why y'all's got, an entrance to the smuggler's den in your cellar. Hey, guards, keep. I know I just murdered like half a dozen people in this city. But I found your boys. They're all dead now.
Anything to report? The city of Amaranthi owes you a great debt. Thank you, Commander.
Yep. They certainly do. All right, time to go do the rest of this story. Let's go. Yeah, I did also nab the cat. I can go give that to Anders. So let's go hit the keep first and then work our way down to the Black Marsh.
I may have misjudged you a little.
Just a little.
I sometimes paint all humans with the same brush.
As long as it's such a pretty brush, I don't mind.
I'm sure I don't know what that means.
It means your apology is appreciated, my lady.
Well, then, good.
Sure it does. That's exactly what that means. Clearly.
You know, I'm actually not the first How to be a Grey Warden.
Carrying on the family tradition then.
Following in my grandfather's footsteps, more like. His name was Padric How. He joined the Order before it returned to Ferelden just after the war. Never contacted his family again. Just vanished. Now that I know about the joining, I think he died.
And the Hows were never told?
Told what? The joining is a secret. Father always said he was a horrible man for abandoning the family to join a pointless cause. I grew up ashamed of my grandfather. But now I see his bravery. That will take some getting used to. There isn't a blight now either. That doesn't mean Grey Wardens aren't still needed. You know, my grandfather had a bow passed down from his grandfather. I wonder if it's still around. At any rate, we should probably get back to it. There are Darkspawn to kill, I'll bet. Somewhere.
More than the likely, Hal. More than the likely.
Somehow the soldiers have kept the Pilgrim's Path clear despite everything that's going on. Merchant caravans are coming this way regularly. I have some new stock you might be interested in.
Yeah, let me see what you got. I've got a lot of shit to sell you. Trickster's gloves, that's fine. Storm Chaser's mail. No, it's that in-between stuff. Not bad, not good. I was hoping you'd have, I don't know, more? Don't know why I was expecting you to have more, but hey, it's fine. Okay.
I didn't think I'd ever see Misha again. After all, she's exiled and I'm in the Legion. Maybe the ancestors thought it would be funny to see me get yelled at on the street.
Who's sure on you?
No, she wasn't. It's all true. Misha caught me stealing a leg of nug once, and instead of telling the shopkeeper, she paid for it. She said the casteless turned a crime because we have no options. If she could help one casteless girl, but I proved that I'm scum. Just as they always said.
You're not the person you used to be.
The Legion changes people. Some change for the better, others for the worse. But all of us change. I know now, having lost many friends, that friendship isn't something to be squandered. Perhaps I could make amends. Misha said something about working for a tanner. I could visit, just to talk.
We'll go as soon as possible.
Well, should rest. Busy days ahead of us.
Anders, buddy, pal, I've got a gift for you. It's a cat. Here you go.
Oh, look at the cute little kitty. He looks like Mr. Wiggums. Oh, but I don't know if I should keep him. We got into some dangerous scraps.
You can stay at the keep then.
I suppose. Well, I'll keep him just for a while, until I find somewhere safer. Is that okay with you, kitty? I'll call you Sir Pounce-a-Lot. You can stay in my pack. Just for a little while, yes? Oh, I've always wanted one of these. You shouldn't have.
Thank you. This is a lovely gift.
For me? Oh, wow.
The rest of those get to sit in my pocket because I don't got a use for them. Yeah, I'll put... Actually, no, we'll keep Dworkin's safe explosives on hand just in case. Sigurd, Helena, Nathaniel. Mostly because Sigurd works as a pocket, as a proper melee DPS. I would say as a pocket tank, but no.
When you were talking about the pretty brush, did you mean me?
It can't be the first time someone has said you're pretty.
And if it is,
Then you mustn't talk to many people.
most people aren't worth talking to.
So two options. I can pop my head back up to Amaranthine, or I can head over to the Black Marsh. I'm gonna just say fuck this and over to the Black Marsh. I'll progress the main story. Welcome to the Black Marsh. Warning, you don't want to be here.
This is an unnatural place. The veil is thin, and spirits abound. We must be wary.
Yeah, I know. Every time I've visited here in the last decade, it's been bad.
This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
My father used to tell me stories about the Black Marsh when I was young. He said evil magic killed everyone here. This was just before the rebellion. A great mystery at the time. They never found out what happened here. Once the monsters appeared, the marsh was abandoned. I used to dream of coming to the Black Marsh and setting things right. little boy dreams.
You're doing it now, aren't you?
So I am. If someone had told me I'd end up here, I would have laughed at them. But times change. When I was in Kirkwall, I thought I would return to Ferelden to take command of my father's garrison. Now, here I am. A Grey Warden and fighting both Darkspawn and demons. Interesting.
It is, isn't it?
I don't imagine there are many who would agree with us. Anyway, the Haunted Marsh awaits.
I swear I saw you pick up a handful of dirt and snip it back there.
I didn't.
You did. I saw you.
Fine. But it smells good, like fallen leaves and sunlight. Aren't elves supposed to be close to nature?
Figuratively. We don't stuff our noses in it.
God, I love the dysfunctional parties of Dragon Age. Actually, yeah, now that I think about that, considering one of the complaints for TV is the lack of
Careful, these creatures.
inter-party dialogue, I'd probably like it a lot less. Comparatively. But that's just probably 'cause I've gotten far too used to the bickering of these people. Can you wolves fuck off?
Weapons at the ready.
All right, final one. Blessing of the Fade. So what we have Beyond the Veil Parrot. We have a higher chance of resisting hostile spells. Sweet. Remind me though, is Beyond the Veil one of the ones that drain stamina? Yes. Just gotta make sure.
It's been dead for days.
The Darkspawn are definitely here. And someone has been killing them.
This should be easy enough.
And we're gonna be doing a lot of this.
We have done well.
That's a lot of werewolves. All caring about 2 sovereigns on him. Following the trees, he lifts a weary head and sees her burning, her burning love lights his way home.
Careful, these creatures look a mite upset. This should be easy enough.
I'll get on it.
We've grabbed more items. Records of Black Marsh.
This should be easy enough.
A gate we can't open yet. Notice. This village lies abandoned. May the Maker rest their poor souls. Yay. I think in theory I should be able to...
Immediately.
Okay, so yeah, no, I need to go find a key for that. Got it. Well, off we go this way.
The spirit realm lies very close to us here.
Are you insane?
Good combinations of marsh wolves and marsh werewolves.
I suppose you do have some redeeming features.
Got some elf root down here and lost dragon bones. And a random ass werewolf way down there. With cold eyes, the dragon gazes on your prize. This might have been Kristoff's camp, but it has not been in ages.
Watch for the beast.
I don't remember this place being this fucking annoying. Things considered, if it was this annoying the first time, I probably forgot all about it. The secret of the stone. I was weakness of their past. Since my rituals, but I suspect it has always been weak here. I feel traces of old ancient magic. Perhaps it's a dream. I think the girls feel it too. As we approach the circle, they sense something was wrong with me. Did they fear me? Something about this place is changing them. It is conceivable that using their blood to reinvigorate me traps their souls in the fade. Perhaps they become the same demons, ghosts, spirits who invade my dreams. I know it doesn't matter. They're nothing but peasants. Well, I am a Baroness of Orlais. Oh, good. Idiots. Performing stupid rituals to stay young. That could never go wrong, could it?
Right.
It's either you or me.
Good. How? There's a lock chest here. Gold Crusher.
Tis done.
Might actually be good for, Sigarn. Yeah, there you go. Karsten's hidden stash. Barely outside the Veil Tear. And more sovereigns than any one person could ever need, dwarf or not. Don't believe me? Understand the fact that we have more money than we will ever need because we're running around with 537 sovereigns. Which I think is more than enough money to buy almost every named special item in the game that's in a shop. Ow, fuck. These things are back. Can I get the werewolves, please? I like them better. Unfortunately, yes we have.
I once heard that the Black Marsh was haunted.
Ah, there is poor Kristoff. Very, very dead now.
Yes, that is your Grey Warden. The mother told it to me that if he was lured to this place and slain, that in time you would come.
It was a trap, and we are all fools for falling into it.
And the mother, she was right. The mother is always right.
You want me to come to ambush me, I suppose.
Ambush. An attack, yes? This here, it is no attack. Here before you is the first, and I am bringing to you a message. The mother, she is not permitting you to further his plan, whether this you know or not. So she is sending you a gift.
Oh good, back to our favorite place in all of Dragon Age.
No. We have come to the fate as well. It cannot be this.
You weren't first in your class, I take it.
The mother, she has deceived me. I am betrayed. Now I am being trapped in the Fade with you. Ah, I am the fool.
I think someone was considered expendable.
I am the first. I am not being expendable. Both the Grey Warden and the Mother shall be learning this. I will be leaving you to the children. I will be finding my own path back into the world. Back to the Mother.
Good luck with that. If you think your little grubs, which, mind you, still haven't stopped me to this day, shall stop me now, you got a thing or two to learn.
Who is this first? And who was this mother he spoke of?
Another talking darkspawn, I see. And now there's mention of a mother. A leader, perhaps.
I'd like to know who this mother is and why she's worked so hard to entrap us. You believe that your ancestors used to be immortal?
Let's get started.
Is it just me, or do you actually
Alright.
Tired.
Everything? They all dead? Okay. Your actions in the Fade have an effect on the physical world. Oh, I don't know.
Let's get started.
I do know that I'm gonna touch everything. I find it funny because we have gained this whole like resistance to magic class. So we haven't ran into too many things that are using magic in this DLC. I have questions and concerns now.
This should be easy enough. This should be easy enough.
Shit. There's the town. Well, at least a version of it.
On it. As you wish. Let's get started.
Your actions in the Fade have brought change to the physical realm. Or loosely translated, you got shit to do when you get back to the real world.
No, my lady, I do not forget. I merely... But I would never contradict your ladyship. No. I don't. No, please, my lady! Have mercy! No! No! Ah, no! I am most sorry, mistress. I am most sorry, mistress.
So the village still exists, but only because of the This should be easy enough.
Right.
To battle!
I've got a dagger. On it.
We have done well.
Actually, all things considered right now, you don't even have a dagger. Let alone one with someone's name on it, but we're not getting into that. And being filed underneath Cursed Thoughts is the idea of quite literally just, Actually, no, it's not too cursed with the thought that it has been done. It's kind of funny now that I sit here and think about that.
You're not a spirit like everyone else. How did you get here?
I don't have a choice in the matter, actually.
You were forced to come here? That's very strange. This is where my grandfather's ashes are buried. I come to visit him often. He was the last person to stay in Black Marsh. Once he passed, there was nobody left in the village who remembered.
Who remembered what?
Remembered what happened to the village, of course. The marsh was full of people once. Then that evil woman came and changed everything. She... Oh no! They've come back again. Quick, come hide in the crypt.
Ironically, this both makes me miss playing a mage, and then also at the same time not miss playing a mage whatsoever.
Oh, that didn't work.
Nathaniel here. Waiting.
We can actually select the whole party. Alright. For what purpose? I don't know. I guess if you were to actually use tactics mode, there might be a purpose then.
Let's get started.
You are something, alright. Out in inner ears still.
I'm running out of energy.
I think we all kind of are. Oh, did you? Okay, yeah. I was like, why is my stamina draining? Because we have two-handed impact turned on. That's all the answer we needed. Okay. The Black Marsh Undying. Well, no, that's not where you need to go. Let's continue to follow the girl, because that's what the game clearly wants us to do.
Watch for the demons.
And so you came. Fell into my little trap.
Not again. You have a knack for stumbling into traps, don't you?
Such wonderful creatures, you mortals. So full of yearnings. So full of hunger.
Do you truly think you can defeat me?
I hunger. You are but a feast awaiting the glutton mortal. I am willing to test your mettle.
This should be easy enough.
For once, I'll actually activate one of these on purpose. Where is it? There's Beyond the Veil.
Started.
May the gods grant me strength!
Let's make this quick, Shadow.
And like that, she is dead. And onwards we continue.
After being trapped for so long by my own foolish desires, now I can at last go. Thank you.
Bye-bye. And another level up for you. Ah, Nathaniel's slightly behind. That makes sense. Oh, when I use Beyond the Veil, I am slightly transparent. That makes sense.
Lifeless bastards.
Oh, these things just quite literally just keep coming. Okay. You fell into my trap. No, I think that was the other way around. Fairly certain I willingly walked in here.
Halt! Who enters the Black Marsh?
We're Grey Wardens trapped here.
Trapped? Then you're just as we are, locked in this endless nightmare.
We've been here so long at her mercy. I almost forget what it was like before.
There is a spirit that's come to free us. Perhaps you could help him. If only that were possible.
Hear me, people. She is evil incarnate. The countless evils I've seen her perpetrate.
I won't turn around, mistress, I promise.
Oh boy. You can tell these people are doing good.
I'd better report this to the guards.
No!
Well, if you won't help me find my baby, I'll go directly to the Baroness. Of course you will.
1,000 pardons, mistress. How clumsy of me.
Let's just keep avoiding the big commotion in the middle.
The mansion will not protect you, fiend. Come out and face your crime.
We aren't afraid of you any longer! The witch hides! Break down the door!
Be cautious, my friends. The Baroness has power within her lair, and she well knows it. We rush in at our peril. And who comes now? More minions of the Baroness? Or yet more helpless souls she has tormented?
We are Grey Wardens, brought here against our will.
I cannot say what a Grey Warden is, but clearly you are a stranger. Perhaps it is a sign. I am Justice. I have watched this place and seethed at the wrongs visited on these poor folk, and now I seek to aid them.
Once we lived in the real world and the Baroness ruled over us. She took our children and used their blood to work dark and evil magic.
And when we burned down her mansion, she cast one final spell that brought our spirits here. We've been trapped ever since, still under her rule.
We have to help these people. It must be terrible to be trapped in this gray, lifeless world.
We have no quarrel with this Baroness. I suggest we move on and leave these people to their business.
Tell me, stranger, will you help us in this righteous task? Being a Grey Warden appears to make you an able sort, and thus your aid would be most welcome.
This Baroness is a blood mage from the real world.
From the world of mortals, as are all these people.
We lived in a village in the Black Marsh, and the Baroness ruled over us. That was so long ago, it seems like a dream we once had. We finally rose up against her evil, and this is what she did to us. I can't even imagine what happened to our families.
Your families have moved away. I don't know.
Has it been so long? How many years have we been held here?
Take heart, good woman. Justice will see you avenged and freed. Will you help us, stranger? If this wrong is to be undone, we will need your aid.
I need to find a way out of the Fade.
Out of... Ah, I see. You come from the mortal realm. I've never seen a creature like you before, so I was uncertain.
I encountered a trap set by another.
Then the injustice of your own situation underscores why these people must be avenged. These men and women are dead, yet their spirits remain trapped by the vanity of this sorceress.
Until this spirit came, we were helpless, locked into this eternal nightmare. But now, we can act!
I do not know how to cross the veil back into your world. Should you aid us now, however, I promise that I will help you search.
That's enough for me. I'll help.
Then we have the numbers to challenge the Baroness directly.
We waste our time with these cattle?
Let's read those easiest ways he can help us.
Very well. If you're certain.
My intention is to storm the gate. Are you ready?
Yep.
Good people, we take the battle directly to the witch. For too long have her crimes gone unpunished. Now is the time to reclaim your freedom!
My. All that shouting outside, and now you finally decided to barge in without even a proper invitation.
Foul sorceress. You will release these poor folk and submit yourself to justice.
Justice? Is that what you're calling it? What of their punishment? Burning my home to the ground and me within it.
Because you were stealing our children, using their blood to feed your vanity.
As was my due. You lived on my land. I, your rightful ruler. Your blood was mine, just as your lives are now.
Their lives are not yours any longer.
What's this? The pathetic fools have managed to recruit yet more sympathizers?
We are no longer alone, Baroness. Your reign ends here.
As it happens, I am no longer alone either.
My path back across the Veil lies in victory over you and your new allies. Then the Mother will pay for her treachery.
I figured you'd turn up again sooner or later.
We must be ending this. Now. The Grey Warden, it is more dangerous than you know.
Oh, as you wish, creature. Slay them, and you shall have the reward you requested.
Enough! The battle is joined.
Darkspawn,
No! You fool! Why haven't you defeated them?
They are too much. It must be sending me back through the Veil. Now, before it is too late.
Oh, I will sunder the Veil all right. I'll send them all back. But you? Your life is going to provide the power.
No. No.
I love that. This is supposed to be a serious moment, but since I saw Beyond the Veil turned on, it's still kind of cursed looking.
What is happening? No. This is the world of mortals. Beyond the Veil. And this is a mortal body of flesh. I am trapped within.
The Spirit of Justice, how did you get in here?
The witch sundered the Veil in her haste. All of us were drawn through. She has returned to this realm as well. Can you not feel it? The Baroness is nearby.
Oh, isn't she dead like all the others?
You misunderstand. The Baroness, she is not immortal as you are, or as were the villagers she kept trapped. There was such a mortal once, but now... That is a demon of pride. She assumed that role long ago to feed from the mortal she trapped. But here, in your world, here she will be quite something else.
Does she need to possess a body like you?
I do not know why I am in this body. It was not by choice, I assure you. The veil is sundered, and the tears must be closed lest they continue to spill demons out into this world. I can alter your weapons for a time, allowing them to drive back the Fate's magic. But if we are to deal with the Baroness, we must move swiftly.
Yay, we now have justice. We're gonna bring Valena and Nathaniel. Well, time to pick up our Reaver skills. Warrior, Templar, Guardian. Yep, there you go. The first, very dead. Yep, I see the Fade Rift. Okay, anything else of note over this way, actually, now that I double check this?
I hear that one day the Black Marsh was thriving, and the next everyone was just gone.
From this point onwards, anything in this game is going to become less and less serious because, yeah, look like a dead person. Boots of the Sentinel. Eh. I mean, they are better. But I'd want the full set before I switch over. Gotta get those full set bonuses.
This should be easy enough. As you wish.
Show me what you
defeated.
Oh shit, we missed that. Oh, good, another Fade portal. Is that all of them? Are we done now? Yes, that was the last of those Fade portals, at least on this side. Now we gotta go poke our head back into town. Because there's another Fade portal. Oh, the Sentinel. Yay. Yeah, you're gonna...
We may speak
This should
more
be easy
once we
enough.
locate the...
Me looking at the game. You gonna open the gate?
So this is the world of mortals. How very dull it seems. So immutable and unchanging. Yet, I am here. I have crossed the veil. The spirits will watch in envy as the mortals of this realm bow down before me.
That will not happen, demon.
Ah, it seems I was not the only one to be drawn here. How very tiresome.
Explain that bow down before me part again.
Shall I use smaller words? I had no idea I could enter the mortal world this way. Had I known... Oh, but I am here now, yes? Soon I will be queen, as this world deserves. And you? You will be the first of my subjects.
Oh, good.
On it.
Fear is your
There's Sunder.
Started.
Yes.
As you wish.
Okay, beyond the veil, I expected on proc when I ran out of stamina. Not expect Berserk Chun proc.
I shall reap your very soul.
And so, it is done. For what it is worth, thank you. I have fulfilled my vow. May the victims of that woman's madness rest in peace, wherever they have gone to now.
What are you going to do now?
It seems I cannot return to the Fade. I am trapped here, in the body of this Grey Warden. There are memories within this poor man's mind. They're difficult to see. But he was a Grey Warden? He was slain by the Darkspawn, the one called the First?
You can simply reverse the process to go back?
Mortals come into the Fade all the time, but no spirit who has left to come to this world ever returns. Only the darker spirits, the ones you call demons, desire to come here. My kind has no such desire. Yet, here I am. It seems I am at a loss. I know nothing of this world, and have only a few memories of this Grey Warden to draw from. I do not wish to die. What shall I do, mortal? You seem to be a creature of good character, and you are of this world. Can you advise me?
You know nothing of this world. Nothing at all.
The demons seek out the dreamers, those mortals that come to the Fade, and they draw sustenance from their memories. My kind has no such compulsion. We feel sorry for you mortals, trapped as you are in this dismal place. But now, I am trapped as well. Alas, I have no purpose here. No goal.
Why do you have it belong to a Grey Warden?
You mean continue this mortal's mission? As a Grey Warden? It was a Darkspawn who murdered this mortal most ignobly. And the ones that commanded it yet live. To avenge his death. Yes, that would be a purpose. Very well. I will join you, Grey Warden, if you will allow it.
Oh well, should I call you Kristoff then?
That is not my name. I have no name. Only a virtue to which I aspire. If I am to need a name, then use that. I am Justice, and for now I am pleased to travel at your side, Grey Warden.
A very small moment where one gets to question whether or not angels exist in this universe. As we have now encountered something known only as the Spirit of Justice. There we go. You learned to open doors. That wasn't so hard, now was it?
Ready. It is at
Ring of Severity. Not a bad item.
as you wish.
And more sovereigns I don't need. A bunch of rune tracings and various other shit. And I think the last piece of Dragon's Bone. Oh good, more sovereigns I don't need.
So you don't believe the elves were immortal?
When did I say that?
You asked me if I believed that my ancestors were once immortal.
And where in that question was it implied that I believed otherwise?
Then you do believe that the elves were immortal?
I didn't say that either.
You are exasperating.
Astute observation. Join the club. Let's get out of here. And back to the keep. It is quite literally the only place I have to go.
Mother? It comes with sweet news, I hope. Tell the mother.
The first, it is dead. The Grey Wardens are gone from the marsh.
Wicked, wicked wardens. They killed the first. Killed him. Cut out the mother's heart.
But was it not the mother who wished him dead?
Dead? No. Peace. I wished him peace. To find the song again. To hear the sweet call. We are all lost. But the day will come when the silence ends.
Yep. Yep, this isn't going to get any better from here. Somehow not surprised there, Panda.
Kristoff. Oh, thank the Maker.
I fear you are mistaken, mortal.
Kristoff? Why are you... What has happened?
Yourself was killed by the Dark Song.
But he's standing right here.
Your husband is gone, and I inhabit this body now. His death will be avenged, I assure you.
Avenged? You've desecrated his body, how dare you?
It was not intentional. There was...
Get away from me!
This body has memories of this woman. Aura is her name. I did not know she would come.
Do not worry, there's nothing poor one who's been shocked on this.
I must rectify this somehow. Intentionally or not, I have done this woman a great disservice.
You will just make her angry or let her grieve.
I cannot. My memories suggest her home is in Amaranthine. It will prey on me if we do not seek her out. There must be something that could be done to assuage her pain. Something.
Partner, if that is what you want.
Alone? That could be frightening for her. Your presence might be a comfort. The Darkspawn call our attention, but should we get the chance to seek her out, I would be grateful.
And Justice disapproves.
Yes, Commander?
Yes, Commander? Yeah, I'm here.
Trade here is good. Thank you.
I guess we'll go bother her in Amaranthine.
This body of yours expires.
How long does such a process take?
I don't know. Can you still walk around once you're simply bones?
So I'm led to believe, yes.
That is incredibly disturbing.
Oh yeah. Justice. Oh no, I got the armor, boots, and helm. I'm missing the gloves. God damn it. I was like, yeah, I've got all the pieces of the Sentinel armor. No, I don't.
I do not know quite how to thank you.
Christos locket and Christos mementos.
Thank you.
Have fun with those, Justice. We're gonna go poke our head in the keep now.
It's much easier fighting Darkspawn on the surface. On a clear day, you can see for leagues. I once heard about a contraption known as a spyglass, I think it is called. My friend Barlin said they let you see distant enemies as though they were right beside you. Is that true? It sounds like magic.
I have a spyglass right here.
Oh, it's exactly as Barlin described, but shinier. May I keep it? I know I shouldn't. We're not supposed to have belongings in the Legion.
I won't tell anyone, I promise.
As you say, Commander. Thank you.
Oh god, you guys are here again. Hi, hello. Do I have more people to piss off?
Commander, many of the lords have gathered. The Darkspawn have
You're in
fielded
chat,
armies,
Twitch streaming
and the
like
nobles
I'm
want
not
to
here
know
2
how
to 3
you will
times a week.
protect
How it
them.
goes?
Shall I assemble them? Or do you need
hi,
more time
Pot.
to strategize?
There are some things I need to take care of first.
Anathara.
When do we get going? Darkspawn don't kill themselves, you know.
Certainly beginning to wish Darkspawn could kill themselves.
This is a chest of belongings once owned by the
Isn't
man
it
whose
this?
body I now
Oh,
inhabit.
first time here messages again for some
Lingers upon
reason.
These objects like dust. I can even hear it whispering his name into the ether. In the Fade, nothing outlives the spirit that created it. Here, everything does. This world has fingerprints on top of fingerprints. Witness to beings long dead.
Who knows?
How does one describe a sensation? I have no words for it. The man who owned these things was a Grey Warden like yourself, yes? We intend to avenge him?
Yes, that is my hope.
Good. These Darkspawn are a cancer within the heart of this world. But there is nothing that can be done just yet, is there? A world so full of beauty that beauty goes overlooked. I must see it with different eyes.
I don't know how it goes. Wait, I thought you beat this DLC. Yeah, it's a mini. It's a mini expansion. The easiest way to describe this DLC of choice.
What is that sound? Such beautiful singing. The stone within this ring. Is it lyrium? Am I allowed to keep this? Is it to be mine?
That's the idea of a gift.
When mortals dream of lyrium in the Fade, it is not like this. The song saddens me, but it is breathtaking. Of all the things I have seen in this world, this is the most precious. I shall keep it at my side as a reminder that even in misfortune, good can be found.
Oh, you look taller. Here's your ring. Mother's Chosen. A slightly better weapon than what I currently am using. Okay, we'll equip and then migrate my runes over.
May I be of service? Of course.
Blep, blep, blep. 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 There we go. Oh dang, I missed it a lot in an hour and a half. It was chat. Hi, I'm ads. Oh shit, it's the dope armor too, damn. Such is my fate when I don't pay attention to the stuff. Who's Justice? How do I explain who Justice is? Akin to this world's version of an angel. We'll just go with that answer. That's the closest approximate correct answer to who's Justice or what's justice. Quite literally, with that, he's technically a spirit of justice. Possessing a dead warden's body, but you know, that's besides the point. Not like they were using it. Wait, were they? No. Not anymore, at least.
Yes. Yes. No one loves a grump.
For a dead woman, you're remarkably perky.
I could be less perky if you like.
Let's stick to perky.
But no, Kristoff was no longer using his body. He was dead and passed on.
This world is nothing like I thought it would be. The demons lust to cross the veil, but the rest of us scoff. We pity mortals. We do not envy them.
And thanks for that. We appreciate it.
You misunderstand. We are wrong about this world. There is beauty here, and the mortals, they are worth saving. You helped me in the Fade, and have proven yourself since. It is not right to judge all mortals the same.
Are you saying we're friends now?
A friend? That is an interesting concept. I do not know how to respond to that. I wish to thank you again for the ring. The Song of Delirium is yet more of this world's value. Would that I could bring that music back to the Fade, for the other spirits to hear. Alas.
Justice disapproves. At least, unlike the base game, I don't have to worry about whether or not people in this DLC like me. However, I do have to keep playing this game of leave the keep, re-enter the keep, 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 leave the keep, re-enter the keep. Can we just, I don't know, put glasses on them? No, because I don't think sunglasses yet exist. And regular glasses don't hide the fact that he's blind.
Come on. The Darkspawn have fielded. Shall I assemble them? Or do you need more?
If it makes you feel better, I did put a helmet on that makes it where you can't really tell. Also, please ignore the fact that our warden is very dead looking right now.
Yes.
Yes.
Of all the foul luck.
What happened to her? Oh, it's part of one of the additional subclasses. It allows us to toe the line between the real world and the Fade, which is kind of funny for a dwarf to be able to do that, but that's besides the point.
Got it.
She works at a tannery, and where is this tannery, remind me? I'd have to assume Market Row then.
Ooh, fingers twitching, so much shiny.
You can buy anything you want.
I know better than to nick any of this. I was just remembering. You know what it's like in Dusttown. You take what you can get, but that doesn't excuse what I was. A thief and a lying, rotten duster. Let's move along before the temptation becomes too great. I've only so much self-control.
You know, mood. I'm not gonna claim to be any better. They certainly fucking aren't. I'm certainly fucking not any better. And now I gotta make sure not to accidentally sell Sir Pounce-a-Lot, because he's inside my bag now. No, don't question why we're taking a cat with us everywhere we go.
Please let me into the city. Please.
sir.
Dude, you are in the city.
Doggy.
Hi, Apollo 2. Thank you for the resub. Run around here long enough, I'll figure out where the hell the dwarven lady's at that I'm supposed to go past her. Or I could just say fuck this and move on to the end game.
You going to get me kicked out of Amaranthine too? I know that nothing I say will make things better, so I want to give you this. A ring. What is this, a proposal? You're not my type. It'll fetch a fair price, even on the surface, to help you rebuild your life. This looks like the crest of House Volney. Stole this off a noble, did you?
Only wasn't the bronze ring you can give away.
My weapons belong to the Legion or the Grey Wardens. It's the only thing I have left. Varlin was supposed to give up everything he owned anyway. It's better this way. This will go a long way. I could start another business. You've done right, Sigrun.
Yay, quest over. I just love when a quest is show up, talk to a person, and fuck off. How are you guys disapproving? You guys aren't even here to disapprove. Fuck off.
What can I get for you, friend?
Yeah, I need to see where you keep your brandy. Then maybe I should have stuck to explosion. I don't have explosion. All I have is big sword. That is it. And then being half dead in this case. That's a different conundrum. Gather a party, Poker head back to Vigil's Keep and progress this accursed story. Let us be half done with this.
Come on. The doc. Shall I assemble them? Or do you...
Some of the men were going to war.
At once.
Whoa, what is it good
We've waited
for?
enough. Those who are late will just have to be filled in.
Lord Edelbrecht, this is the commander of the Greys Council, not yours.
I am fearful for the villagers on the plains. There's a Darkspawn army in the field, and with the soldiers returning to the vigil.
The enemy is out of hiding. We must find them and strike.
This is no...
Commander! Commander!
What is it, girl?
A Darkspawn army is within sight of Amaranthine.
Make her protect us. They're attacking the city?
Some of the Vigil soldiers are still there. She won't fall easy.
Our forces cannot move quickly enough, but a small band might make it in time.
But that's suicide.
We must try.
I'll go, but who will defend the vigil?
Fighting a horde of Darkspawn with almost certain death awaiting? Don't even think of leaving me here, Captain.
Who do you want to take with you, Commander?
I'll deny Sigrun's request. She's with me.
I'm already dead. I've nothing to lose.
Who else will you bring?
Villana, this is a chance to redeem your people.
All Darkspawn before us, and I will learn what they have done with my sister.
Who else will you bring?
Yeah, that's good for me.
And so it is decided.
If I ever had doubts of you, they are erased. Fight nobly, and if you die, die with honor.
Oh, I miss out on the suicide mission. Oh, life can be so unfair. But, good luck. Chin up and all that?
My family built that city over generations. Don't let it fall.
The rest of us will stay here. Make her protect you and hold you close, Commander.
Wait, back up. Already dead? Yeah, it's a dwarven thing. Some dwarves choose to join a group of people known as the Legion of the Dead. They are considered dead. Their records are removed from stone, and up until my little shindig and awakening, which actually puts them in their own set of records, they are all considered dead. They are to fight the Darkspawn until they do die in the Deep Roads. They are the only thing keeping Orzammar from falling.
Please, Grey Warden, save my family. My family's in the city.
Please calm yourselves while I speak to the Warden Commander. Warden Commander. I am glad you arrived when you did, but I fear there is little that can be done now.
We're in charge of the
I failed in
descents.
my duty. But believe me, Warden Commander, there was no chance for success. A couple of nights ago, a swarm of gruesome creatures emerged from beneath the city. They spread pestilence and destroyed everything they touched. Then at dawn, the other Darkspawn attacked. Warden Commander, it's too late. Amaranthine is lost.
Snap out of it, man. People still live.
The buildings might remain, but there will be few survivors so long after those creatures appeared. Their corruption is so virulent. At least a quarter of the city succumbed within the first day.
Constable, there is a Darkspawn approaching, alone.
Archers, take him down!
Peace. Do not be killing. Only talk. Architect has a message for Grey Warden.
What message?
The Mother's army. It marches to Vigil's Keep. She attacks now. The Architect, he sends me to warn you. You must save the Keep, then finish the Mother in her lair.
Vigil's Keep is under attack.
The Grey Wardens are valuable to the Architect. The Mother, she knows this.
If we leave now, we may be able to make it back to the Vigil in time to save it.
And what about the Darkspawn here?
Soon, they will go to Vigil's Keep as well. The Mother, she wants the Keep destroyed utterly.
The Darkspawn has a point. We cannot leave with this other army hot on our heels. The Constable says the city is lost. I say we destroy it, burn it, and all the Darkspawn within.
Rightfully, I don't care. However, Hal might hate me if I let this city burn. And how could I ever do that to a person that I've already promised I'd save the city? Sarcasm. I just don't like dealing with this storyline. And mostly save both of them to spite people because, yeah, I've fully upgraded Vigil's Keep. So it can defend itself.
Warden Commander, we have already lost Amaranthine. We can't lose the Vigil as well.
I have faith in the fortress I've built.
The captain is right. Destroy the city. I stand with the commander. We must try to save Amaranthine. That's what Grey Wardens do. We protect people. We cannot afford to lose the Vigil and the Grey Wardens. And what humans are left here are lost anyway.
Do you really want more innocent blood on your hands?
We'll have blood on our hands either way. I say go with the sure thing. Vigil's Keep.
No, no. If you stay, the Mother will get what she wants.
You fight with us and I'll show you mercy.
I will go. I will do as the Grey Warden bids.
Amaranthine, then. The Darkspawn are never disorganized on their own. Something must be leading them. If we eliminate the Darkspawn leadership, we can go about finding survivors.
Good luck to you. And make her watch over us all.
Liliana disproves. I left half our people behind, bitch.
Cursed creatures.
So I mean this in the nicest way possible. But, yeah, I think our keep's gonna do just fine. Got dwarven built walls. To last at least a century. It's got every weapon that I could give it. And then some. It is something In this case, I'm just indifferent because I've done. I literally got the achievement this run through for building the keep up as strong as it could be for getting all Vigil keep upgrades. I'm just like, yeah, cool, neat. Mass Effect at least makes somewhat sense though when others react. Because at least in that game there's active information being passed around.
As you wish.
In this case, yeah, no.
This should be easy.
Typically, it works best if you know you actually recruit everybody. In this case, I accidentally convinced Oghren to leave.
Warden Commander, we've received word of another wave of Darkspawn approaching the city. They will be here within a day.
Then we must prepare.
Most of the survivors are taking refuge in the Chantry. The militia has set up a base of operations there. You can rest and resupply there. In the meantime, my men and I will search for more survivors.
I got you through something good, I imagine. Actually, no. His story ends worse if we don't recruit him. But we're not going to get into that.
Warden Commander, come quickly. The Darkspawn are still breaking through.
Breaking through where?
The inn. They're coming from the inn somehow.
I'm going to the end. You stay
May
here.
God bless you, Warden Commander.
I know how they're coming in through the inn. That's besides the point. I'm sure, well, he probably deserves it. It's sad that Oghren's one of my favorite companions in this game.
More Darkspawn. This should be easy enough, as you
Mostly because despite being a drunk and an absolute general nuisance, Dragon Age, please fight the damn creature. Oh, this was also like chaos. Yeah.
This should be easy.
Though in Ogren's case, it's less about chaos and more just about the fact that he's an absolute nuisance to everybody.
Darkspawn approach.
Which is always fun.
Let's get started.
May your gods have mercy on you.
Oh, I don't have the second one's not back up yet. Damn. Oh, that's so good. I don't know what you're talking about. I take great offense to that. No. Who the fuck am I kidding?
Cursed creatures. On it.
Into Smuggler's Cove. Now being used to smuggle Darkspawn in.
Cursed creature.
It doesn't continue, Sandy. It goes, Daisy. It goes. We're almost done with it. Ironically. I might be beating this in record time.
Darkspawn, destroy the fiends.
Time for your daily dose of death.
Is there more to the plot than just Darkspawn is coming to kill them? Yes, there is. Specifically, it's the fact there's now sentient Darkspawn. And they are attacking in waves, trying to kill the Warden rather well.
Right.
Oh, you gonna be talking to stopping then? One of them can.
That's impossible.
So there's two sentient Darkspawn. We're in the middle of a war between the two of them, and one of them wants to kill the Grey Wardens because they're a threat. The other one doesn't rightfully care as long as the Grey Wardens stay out of his way.
We're surrounded. Just crawl into their holes and die. Let's get
Let's go.
So you're picking sides or slaying them both? You have to slay one of them. The other one you can choose to let live. Alright, I'll hydrate and echo.
Let's get started.
Ironically, the sentient darkspawn are never brought up ever again, as far as I'm aware of.
Commander, the Darkspawn are retreating.
Good, let's hope they don't come back.
I don't think we've seen the last. Whoever or whatever she is, the Mother is behind this, and she still lives. The Architect's messenger has given us directions to the Mother's lair. We must pursue her.
I will see to her.
Commander, what should we do with the messenger?
Let him go.
It shall be as you say. Make her watch over you, Commander.
Ever again? As far as I'm aware of, no, it's never brought up again. There's a small, minute chance that it gets brought back up in TV, but not that I know of.
The story of your bravery will never be forgotten.
Surely the Maker himself sent you, Commander.
Oh no, Vigil's Keep fell. Okay. There is a way to save both. I don't remember how, though. Awakening expansion. Amaranthine protected. That would mean Nathaniel's dead.
You're really, really grumpy. Darkspawn approach. Watch your head
Damn, so everyone's doing rolls, huh? Yeah, theoretically the Keep should have survived, though. Like, that's the note there. It should be once you upgrade it all. The Keep should survive. But I guess not. That's gonna pose a different problem. By that logic, Anders should also be dead. Okay, onwards we go. Let me double check this because I know there should have been a way to save both. And we can. Rebuild the walls, upgrade the walls, seal the tunnels, locate metals for something bigger. Oh. Okay, yeah, no, keeps there. I just need to ignore that. Love me some good old Dragon Age jank. I did the stuff that I was supposed to do to keep the keep standing. Yeah, I'm really certain all you gotta do is upgrade all of its shit. Good to know, it's bugged. And it'll still say the keep fell if you didn't go and visit it yourself. You have to now. If you do like I did and max out all of its upgrades and shit, it'll survive. The game just still marks it as dead because the game is stupid. Doesn't actually check because they don't want you to go back there and visit it. Hey, Oberon. Yeah, no. I love my Dragon Age. It's a janky ass game.
You can do better than that.
Being clearly held together by hopes and dreams. This is confusing. So what we're encountering is one of those classic things we call a Dragon Age bug. The keep is still standing in this case. We're just not allowed to go back to it because the game doesn't actually check to see if the keep's still standing until after the final mission. No, he'd be alive then. I assumed the keep had fallen because the game had said because the game had showed that it was fallen, but no, that's just their way of preventing you from going back to the keep. And or a bug in the game that has been persistent. It is one of those two. I did all the shit required to keep the keep up. I was like, I was fairly certain I did. The game's like, yeah, you did. Controller is still connected. Yeah, no, we're good. What a weird fucking system. It's Dragon Age Origins. This game is just weird systems everywhere. You get used to them. Basically, they want you to do all your prepping prior to the battle of the battle for the city.
I'm glad to see that you are well, sister.
Serani. Oh, thank Mythal you're still alive. What has the Architect done to you? Why are you with him?
The Architect is kind to me, and tender. And he has told me his plan. The Darkspawn are just like us. The Architect has freed them, and they search for a place in this world, just like the Dalish are searching. Everything he's done to help his people. You can respect that, can't you, sister?
They're monsters. They're not people.
That is no longer true.
Serani, they killed our friends, and so many others. Don't you remember?
I do. And this is why I must help them. They are like children come into the world with no understanding of what is good and fair. They have a bestial nature, but I've seen them overcome it. They just need to be shown how.
Then come with us so that you can tell others.
No, I have work to do. The Architect is waiting for me. And for you. He will explain everything. You will see, as I have seen.
No, don't go.
I'm regretting not bringing a fourth person along, because I vaguely figured that I had to leave someone behind to protect the keep. I was wrong.
Just like you wanted.
Just pain and suffering now. Let's go.
Darkspawn, destroy the fiends.
Yeah, let's pop Beyond the Veil back on. It makes fighting Darkspawn that much easier.
This should be easy enough. As you wish. This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
Oh, did I do that? Oh. Who's up there next to me serving pain? Time for this dose of death. Behind you. Let's make this quick, shall we?
You know, I have Thranon. I certainly don't feel like it's doing its job. Oh good, I need to grab one more crystal from somewheres. There it is. Tower of Healing, Tower of Flame, Tower of Trauma, Architect's Pyre. Ah.
Cursed creatures.
If I go crystal hunting, I should be able to turn on all the towers and give myself a bonus during the Broodmother fight. Okay. Actually, while I'm sitting here, I'm gonna turn threaten off. Oh, that's if you're surrounded one, right? So here, but most of you need to give the arm more time to heal. Good luck killing everything. I will certainly try.
Got it.
Yeah, we'll switch out for powerful swing. Hi, Architect.
And so we meet again. No, Uther. That is not how this must begin. I owe you an apology, Commander. When last we met, I intended to explain myself. Fate, however, intervened.
You explain yourself now.
I restrained you, only to prevent the misunderstanding that occurred with the rest of your order.
A misunderstanding? Did you not attack the Grey Wardens?
I sent the Withered to ask for the Grey Warden's help. I should have anticipated that you might view our approach as an attack. I am rarely able to judge how your kind will react. It was most unfortunate.
Under help, what for?
My kind has ever been driven to seek out the old gods. This is our nature. When we find one, a blight is begun. Each time we attack your surface lands and you fight back until we are defeated. To break the cycle, my brethren must be freed of their compulsion. For that, I need Grey Warden blood.
You're trying to stop the blights.
Hundreds of thousands of my kind are killed before each blight is ended. It is a plague on our race. We do not begin a blight because we crave power or destruction. We obey the call of the old gods without choice.
How would you free the Darkspawn?
In order to become what you are, you drink the blood of my kind. To transform. Similarly, we must transform. I have created a version of your joining that uses the blood of Grey Wardens. You take the taint into yourself. What we take is your resistance. That is how my brethren are freed. In your blood lies the key to their immunity against the call of the old gods.
Something, how do the Darkspawn change afterwards?
Once they are freed, the Darkspawn think for themselves. They speak, they act. Some, however, have reacted poorly. They are flawed and they rage against me. The Mother gathers them to stop me, as she seeks to stop you. I cannot defeat the Mother alone, and I cannot free the Darkspawn unless she is defeated. Our goals are the same.
This reeks of stupid. The last thing we need is more Darkspawn thinking for themselves.
This is what my sister saw. An ally amongst the Darkspawn. This is an opportunity we cannot pass up.
Help me kill the Mother, and after it is done, I will leave to continue my work.
Very well, you have an ally.
This is the right thing to do. Sarani believed it, and I do too.
No! No! This is a monster! I can't let you do this!
I just want to stop the blights once and for all.
I do, but... I hope you know what you're doing.
Thank you, Commander. I realize what a leap of faith this is for you. I hope that I prove worthy of your trust. The Mother lies ahead, Warden.
I cannot approach her physically. Her children protect her from my power. But when you reach her, I will do whatever I can to help you. You have my promise.
To be fair, we haven't hit far enough in the future to see if this ever works. There's your answer there. We're still not yet far enough in the future to actually see if this has worked. Yay, I have more magics. Yeah, the furthest we're at... Yeah, so we are currently at furthest point in the timeline is probably 954, give or take. I'm approximating Veilguard takes a year. Key phrase there. Yes, that is me being optimistic and assuming that all the events of Veilguard are over in 1 year. All things considered, a lot of these games take more than a year. But yeah. Our calls on Sora. That's fair, easy. Where they have. Wait, well, no, it's been on and off again. I'm your demon baby. So yeah, unless we get a serious time skip, which actually might be a good thing for Dragon Age, to just hit the fast forward button instead of trying to keep all these into the world events around the same time frame. Flemeth's broomstick. Somehow a worse weapon, but ironic. The staff looks nothing like a broomstick, but Flemeth, the famed Witch of the Wilds, would have little use for a normal broomstick anyway. Whether she actually owned the staff is unclear. Mood. But yeah. Well then, feel free to pop one of the, like, half a dozen healing pots we have. Hey, Sigrun, any chance I can convince you to stop going down, please?
Let's get started.
I can see why.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Childer, because it's got all the attributes of a child and a spider. Clearly. Do with that cursed statement as you wish.
On it. As you wish. Let's get started.
Do any of you sparkly bitches have a crystal? No? Okay, I'll level up then. Pop Arcana up by 1, pop that up by 1, and pop that up by 1. Pick up our next Ravager skill. Because we're already hitting the point where I'm running out of ways to phrase the fact that I'm learning yet another skill. The nest. Hey, Sigrun, can you open this for me? No? Okay. Crystal, crystal, crystal. Nada. Well, let me go to the nest. You can see our very final fight right over there. Yeah, we did get another sustained one. The Aura of Pain. What does this do? Oh, I hurt myself. That's always good. That's just the skill tree I needed. Self-inflicted pain.
Now the pieces fall into place. The Grey Warden comes, the instrument of the Father. Oh, and the Father, he is but a shadow. Oh, how my children protect me. How they love me.
I have told you many times, Mother. I am not the Father. I am simply the Architect.
It does not change what you are. You took away that beautiful music, left us with nothing?
It was a mistake to free you. It has left you with madness. I am truly sorry.
The architect didn't free the Darkspawn, I trust
But perhaps the Warden would like to hear how it was that the Father began the Blight. You want the source of the Archdemon? The one who brought all our kind to the surface? Here he is!
We should never have trusted any Darkspawn.
Ah, there it is then. Unfortunate. I did find the old god Athemiel, but I did not wish another blight. I attempted my joining ritual. My hope was that this would free all Darkspawn, unravel the curse from its source. Alas, I was unlucky.
You think about the repercussions of your actions?
It is not the way of the Grey Wardens to do what must be done. In the name of combating the Blight. The Blight is a menace, both for your people and for mine. To end it requires sacrifice and risk.
And how lonely the Father was. How terrible to be the outcast, the outsider. He claims he wishes the Darkspawn to be free, but what he truly wants is to correct them.
However you feel about what I have done, the Mother is mad. She cannot be allowed to...
Begone, Shadow! You cannot harm the Mother any more than you already have. And now the hero is alone. Oh, the Mother knows your ways. You will not let her be, no, not after what she's done. So it must end. It all must come crashing down! Perhaps we will hear the song again when we die. Oh, let it come. Let it come.
Darkspawn approach.
And this one begins anew.
And dangerous, ready for action.
And Sigrun is already dead. That took all of 3 seconds.
You had it coming. On your phone.
On it.
Move it, If you insist.
Ha! Is that all you've got?
Let's get started.
Second wind.
Let's make this quick. Very well.
Pop another potent lyrium draw.
As you wish.
Desperation is an ugly word to use.
Yeah, we could devour. We do quite indeed have a mountain of corpses surrounding us. Okay, we're gonna start playing musical sustained things because if this continues, I'm going to murder someone.
This should be easy enough.
Drink the damn potion.
Victory shall be mine.
Oh, there's a tiny dirk again. We pulled it out of our ass. After the death of the mother, the remaining Darkspawn forces scattered and fled back into the Deep Roads. The raids on Amaranthine came to an abrupt end. The Architect apparently kept his word, gathering his remaining disciples to follow the rest of their kind back underground. Those Grey Wardens and other nations were appalled to hear of the Architect's continued existence, but were unable to track him down despite years of effort. Some within the Order have claimed that the Architect's survival guarantees another blight, and yet the Deep Roads have lately been quieter than any can recall. Most have resignedly decided that it's now in the Maker's hands. Word of the Grey Warden's heroic salvation of Amaranthine spread like wildfire. When the magnitude of the loss of Vigil's Keep came to light, sympathy drove generous nations from all over Ferelden into the region's coffers. Amaranthine was restored to her former glory within a year. Vigil's Keep in 5. Because of the Warden's support for law and order in Amaranthine, Constable Aiden and his men were able to distribute the smugglers' goods to the battered survivors in the grueling days that followed the Darkspawn defeat. The Darkspawn messenger, set free after joining the Wardens in the Battle of Amaranthine, struck out on his own. The city soon buzzed with stories of a cloaked but lisping figure who aided travelers in danger. At the same time, reports of isolated cases of the Darkspawn disease emerged. No one connected the two. Although the war devastated many farms in Arling, all agreed the loss would have been greater without soldiers for protection. The farmholders developed a certain reverence for the Warden Commander, as well as an ongoing reliance on the Grey Wardens for order and protection. Dirk, one of the pranksters behind the Blight Orphan scam, was fortunate enough to survive the Battle of Amaranthine. Unconditional generosity of the Blight Orphans' mysterious benefactor inspired him to establish a legitimate chantry, or a legitimate charity dedicated to children orphaned in the attack. His sweetheart, Melise, eventually bore him 2 rascals. Vigil's Keep stood alone against the horde of the Darkspawn. The Mother's forces outnumbered the Vigil's defenders many times over. The sturdy dwarven walls provided impervious to any boulder an ogre could throw. The Vigil soldiers, clad in silverite, each felled a dozen Darkspawn before they died. The Vigil held 1 night, then 2, then a week. And eventually the attacking horde broke upon her walls. The Keep developed an almost mythic reputation. The few survivors immortalized in song and legend. The Vigil became a trading hub that would eventually eclipse the city of Amaranthine, with traders reassured by guards continually patrolling the pilgrim's path. But prosperity bred scheming and treachery between merchants and nobles, testing the commander's patience for years to come. Peace allowed the wardens to replenish their numbers. Soon Vigil's Keep bore a capable army with wardens at its core. From their ranks emerged new heroes to challenge threats to Amaranthine and all of Ferelden. Through taxes and levies, the Vigil was rebuilt years later. Voldric Lavnock stood on the battlements and pronounced the defenses were acceptable. He would never speak more highly of any human engineering. Some nobles claim the Grey Wardens were involved in Ban Esmeralda's disappearance on the eve of the final battle against the Darkspawn. Dark whispers hint that a conspiracy to oust the Wardens from Amaranthine is still afoot. Vigil soldiers wearing the distinctive silverite armor that Master Wade crafted came to be known as the Civil Order. Under the tutelage of the Wardens, the Civil Order developed into one of Ferelden's most revered military forces, a lasting memory of the Vigil's famous commander. With Vallana the Architect gone from the region, the Pilgrim's Path began to see traffic again. The massacre of the militiamen and the merchants, however, led to hostilities between neighboring human settlements and any Dalish clans that passed by. One human villager soon kidnapped and murdered a Dalish child. The clans reacted by giving the Winding Wood a wide berth, but both sides know that at some point the elves will return for revenge. A few years after Cahirol was emptied of Darkspawn, Orzammar began sending expeditions to rediscover the knowledge of smithing that had been lost within the Thaig. Eventually, House Himley decided that Cahirol was too important to be abandoned. At a tremendous cost of dwarven lives, they cleared the tunnels leading to Cahirol of all Darkspawn, making the road between Orzammar and the fortress safe again. Cahirol was reclaimed for Orzammar once and for all. In time, the Arling began to forget the tales of apparitions in the Black March. No, the fuck they didn't. And ever so slowly, settlers drifted into the region. Scholars said the veil was still thin, and thus the area was still dangerous, but people only cared that there were no longer frightened whispers in the shadows. The village was slowly rebuilt. Twice the Baroness's mansion was rebuilt and occupied, once by a wealthy merchant and another time by an Orlesian mage. Both died mysteriously. Afterwards, the mansion was torn down completely and the site left untouched. The survivors of the siege at Vigil's Keep hailed Anders and his magic for holding back hundreds of the assaulting Darkspawn. In the ensuing victory celebration, the men dragged the mage to the fire to engage him in a drinking contest. Anders lost. Anders remained with the Grey Wardens a few years longer, training the Order's next generation of mages, but when the Circle Tower called on him to deliver a lecture on the nature of the Architect, much to the Templars' dismay, Anders told the commander of the Grey Warden that his time with the Wardens was over. Now that Anders was no longer a Warden, the Templars declared him an apostate, finally catching the mage when he tried to destroy his phylactery. He escaped from the tower an 8th time, then a 9th time before disappearing entirely. Vallana never saw her clan again, but neither did she forsake her Dalish culture, nor her sharp tongue, nor her quick temper. After several years in the Grey Wardens, Vallana disappeared one day. Most surmise that she left for the Deep Roads to resume the search for her sister, but no one knows for sure. Nathaniel managed to survive the battle at Vigil's Keep, leading a spirited defense in the last minutes to protect his family home. That ferocity impressed many of his fellow soldiers, who hoisted him to their shoulders and paraded him around the courtyard when the battle was done. After spending a number of years with the Wardens, Nathaniel realized life was not for him. He said goodbye to his sister Delilah and his new nephew, then left to seek his fortune. In time, that nephew became a Grey Warden himself, an emulation of Nathaniel, then rose to Warden Commander. He brought honor to the Howe name once again. Justice fought valiantly at the battle for Vigil's Keep, but before the victory horn sounded, a Darkspawn sword removed Kristoff's head. It was, of course, unclear whether the spirit of justice perished or simply departed. At the least, Kristoff's wife Aura was finally able to claim her husband's ashes. With the mother dead, Sigrun seemed to lose her purpose. She withdrew from her friends in the Order and spoke to them less and less each day. One morning, Sigrun was simply absent, her bed made and her trunk emptied. Young recruit had been up in the night, said she had left for her calling, gone to finish what she started in Kal Hyrral. As for the savior of Ferelden, she did not remain as commander for the Grey for long. The Darkspawn were no longer a real concern. The blight well and truly over. It was time for her to move on. Some claim the commander reunited with the red-haired bard known as Liliana, and that they adventured together still. The pair were spotted together in Denerim a year after the Blight's end. No matter the truth, the commander never did return to Vigil's Keep. And that, right and truly, for all my hatred of this game, is the end of Dragon Age Origins. We allowed the Architect to live. Both Amaranthine and the Keep were protected. Nathaniel's alive, and I didn't help Oghren because he didn't join us. Well, that was quick. Still, oh, that was quicker than expected. Still, yeah, it was quicker than I expected. Kind of. Finish in about 8 hours instead of 10, which makes sense. It was a second playthrough. I was well tankier this time and not slightly underleveled. And for anyone who thought we were done sitting through credits, guess what? These are also unskippable. Though, ironically, it doesn't have Origins credits. This is just Awakenings credits. The credits are over? No idea. The plan was finish Dragon Age and then be done with this. I assumed it was going to take a wee bit longer. This would be for assuming. And yeah, Anders disappears off to Kirkwall after this. Somewhere's in the 10 years that Dragon Age 2 takes place during. Though we do get to spin the wheel again. Wait, what? Dragon Age 2 is 10 years? Yeah. From start to finish. Or, well, rephrasal. From the moment your feet touch Kirkwall to the end of the game is 10 years. Give or take a month or two. Because, yeah, Dragon Age 2 starts in 930 and officially reaches its conclusion in 940. Dragon Age Origins also starts in 930, but the end of Awakening is in 931. And Dragon Age Inquisition takes all of a whole year to be done and over with, as it starts in 941 and ends in 942. Then Trespasser is 944, and then 9 years after that, the Veilguard starts. Or is it 6 years? 6 or 9 years after Trespasser, Veilguard starts. Wrong, like, oh, so you fuck. Is 1 here, but 2 is 10. Yup. Technically, you're seeing. So the other technical detail is your playthrough of Dragon Age 2 is technically in 940 because you're playing through Varric's retelling of the events of Dragon Age 2. In 940. Dragon Age is fun. This series doesn't get confusing at all. And yeah, I really, really do want them, if they make a like 5th Dragon Age game, just to hit the fast forward button, skip like 500 years and leave us back in the world again. Please get us out of this never-ending narrative that's been going on since DAO. I know they tried this with MEA, but MEA was just done poorly. Like, the game's, in a theory, works fine. Just execution wasn't that great, in my opinion. And from what I've seen, quite a lot of other people's. Trying the whole, yeah, it's elsewhere. And again, I'll see what they do with ME4. If ME4 ever actually releases. Anyways, hi Anoxus. Random Dragon Age timeline ranting. And general BioWare ranting over. Yeah, 2 technically takes place over 10 whole years. From the start of the game to Varric retelling the events. Which is also subsequently the start of the fucking game. Anywho. Though nothing will ever beat Cassandra's absolute hatred and DAI when she finds out that Varric's known where the hero of Kirkwall's been for this entire fucking time. Yay, I can close the keep, which has been up in the background. That was a great part. Yeah. Is that the game letting me know that the credits are over? Yay! We're free! Dragon Age Origins is done! Oh, fucking hell. That took ages. The only DLC that actually matters past this point would be Witch Hunt, which I don't have. And I don't think I can actually do. Though also, part of me with the Witch Hunt one is always curious what happens if we're to have stabbed more again. But yeah, if memory serves correctly, you have to have certain things done in the story to actually properly play Witch Hunt. A thing that I will never do. Anywho, it's now time for me to nix that, go over here, click there. Oh, why not? I have yet to have a run of Dragon Age where I convince anyone to have a child with Morrigan. I think that if memory serves correctly, that's part of the prereqs for properly starting Witch Hunt. Yeah. Yeah, no, I've never had a run with that happen. Oh, good. It's already pulled up to view this. We're here. Welcome to the wheel. The wheel is fun. Why not? Because I'm never that persuasive, nor is my friendship with Alistair and Morrigan ever that high. I also don't make it to the end of a lot of my Dragon Age Origin runs. I've done it like 3 times total. 4 times, I guess, now. The wheel. It beckons us. For those that don't know about the wheel yet and haven't been here long enough to get to deal with the wheel, yeah, I started spinning for the next game, though there is a game that I need to add to this list real quick before we actually spin the wheel. We spin it thrice. I let chat vote on the spinning. And then we move on to that. In the case of this, where like there's a sequel game, you can see that it's both on the wheel, but it'll also be on the pull as a 4th option. Now what I need to do is I need to scroll. I need to go Control V. Also, for the fact that some of these aren't working, Opuna is being removed off the wheel. Custom Robo is sadly having to be removed off the wheel. Shadowheart should still be fine. Mostly because some update for the emulator fucking broke it. Now nothing works. I don't want to sit here and spend time trying to figure out how to make it work. So wheel spin time. Mostly because I've had a lot of fun letting chat pick what we go to next after the wheel chooses, well, gives us a choice off the list, essentially. Oh, good. It scrolled past it. What are we landing on? Oh, good. That's a game that nobody knows. All right, Anachronox is on there. What is next? Oh, grand wheel of indecisiveness. Oh, good. We get Eternites, too. We're just getting a bunch of the random-ass games that nobody's heard of. Oh, are we finally getting Devotee's Choice? Sweet. This one's simple. Y'all get to pick any game that's on the list of games on this wheel, and it's the third option. This list currently consists of Dark Deity, Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers Edition, Koromon, Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Edition, Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters Daybreak, Records of Agriswar Marriage, Mass Effect 1, Hyperdimension Neptunia Sisters vs. Sisters, Trillion God of Destruction, Digimon World Next Order, Legend of Zelda Oracles, Lorelei, Mind Zero, Shadow Hearts Covenant, Dragon Age 2, Dark Rose Valkyrie, Super Neptunia RPG. I need to remove Prey. We actually did play that one. That's what I forgot to do last time. Monkey Island, Tales from Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge, Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge, Zwei the Argus Adventure, 3 out of 10, Chris Tales, No Straight Roads, and now The Shadow over Cyberspace. I'll give you all time since I just listed them all off. Though so far so we have 2 votes for Chrono Cross. Which should be noted that I've never played that game, but I picked up the Radical Dreamers Edition because I've heard a lot about the game. And I figured, why the fuck not? Interesting list, to be fair. It is. It's a very chaotic list too, Fox. The devotees currently have 2 votes for Chrono Cross. Well, that's going. I'll start this accursed poll. What to start playing next? I played the OG a long time ago. It's good. I wanted to pick up the new version. No, that is fair. So our choices were Anachronics, if memory serves correctly. Yeah. Just copy and paste from there. Eternites. And I think the final one is Chrono Cross, and then DA2. Because no one else has voiced an opinion that's not Chrono Cross. Allow additional votes. An arbitrary number. 10-minute poll. And we can let that go. Look, DA2 when it comes to Chrono Cross. There you all go. Have fun. To be fair, I think I do have the original Chrono Cross. I just can't stream it because that would require I do a whole lot of shenaniganery to hook my PS2 up to my capture card. The game I don't know. Whatever you feel like voting for. Though I don't feel like most people know half the games on my lists. I feel like it's a more common outcome as people are just like, what the fuck is with you and why the hell do you have weird ass games? Eventually I might also pick up Loop 8 to add it to this list. I've heard it's shit, but morbid curiosity wins over any amount of sanity I have. One of them's is Gothka. You want to do it yourself? I don't think any of them are gotcha games. Or I'm assuming that was what was meant to be typed there. Oh, right. I forget. You guys can see me looking at stuff. Ignore that. I haven't made the wheels show. I think you have a different Night Space game. Fine, there's nothing important to stare at there. Arknights, I imagine. Yeah, I'd assume they were thinking of Fox was thinking of Arknights. You know, I don't. I play gotcha games in my free time, which isn't a good thing, but you know, it's a thing. I also play RPGs and JRPGs in my free time too. You know, Eternites is an ARPG. I don't remember by whom. I picked it up ages ago. It says the quote for like half of that list is I picked it up ages ago. There are two of these. Wiggle, wiggle. 2.5. How do you know about half a game? Or better question, how do you half know a game? I guess by name, I guess would be the better way to like assume that. A little of not sure that is fair. Ooh, okay, I gotta sit up. I'm sinking in my chair. Also, someone's gonna be really annoyed after all the voting when they realize that each additional vote is 11 points, so they could end up with an odd number of points. So I think maybe letting this run for 10 minutes might not have been the best idea, but it's too late. We've signed our death warrant. 5 minutes is usually good, which would be about right about now. 10 minutes is usually a bit excessive. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I'm actually more surprised that I haven't landed on stuff like SMT3 all that often. Featuring Dante from Devil May Cry. That series that I'm only missing one, well, I think it's only one game. I forget if they've made a sixth one yet. Yeah, no DMC6 yet. So yeah, I'm only missing one game in the DMC games. Still a lot of votes. I mean, I let people vote additionally, so They are freely doing what they want. I'm not looking at that. To be fair, people like Panda and Mads right now probably have the most voting power, theoretically. Maybe Koneko if she's voting. Or definitely not here. I would say DZ, but I know DZ's not here. She's off at work. You abandoned. In all rights, it's probably best that she's avoiding here. I mean, half the time she is anyways, because she doesn't want spoilers for whatever miscellaneous JRPG we're playing. So, one vote for me. That is fair. I just like having additional votes because it adds to the madness. I wonder. Oh no. That answered my wonder. That wonder was short. There's probably also other games that I need to add to the list that are on other things, but I keep forgetting to do so. Because like Tales of Bessaria, whatever that is. I've had that one. I need to play it eventually. It's just sitting there awkwardly on my PS4, with like the prologue done, and that was it. Maybe. But is it on the wheel? No. Is it because I forget about it? Yeah. Is it because manually going through every console I own and checking what games I need to add to the wheel is a nuisance? Yeah. Anywho. I'm trying to think, what was the last game that we had that also had a continuation that ended up on the wheel? Couldn't tell you right now. Or was Dragon Age the first time that we brought up this this thing? No, I could have sworn there was another one. This is on me and not being able to remember what the hell's been played. The wheel. Dragon Age, more Dragon Age, lots of Dragon Age. That was Prey. Oh, yeah, no, okay, so yeah, that rule was first brought up with Monkey Island. Eternights won. Somehow. With Nekomatamati contributing 2,772 channel points. Chrono Cross coming in second with 165 votes. Dragon Age 2 coming in third with 11 votes. And Anachronox coming in last with 2 votes. Show of hands for anyone who knows what the fuck that game is, or the fact of how old it is, and the fact that I actually have to spend time probably getting it to run on this system, even though I've wanted to play it a bit. 2001. Survey says it's old. It'd be like me trying to play what game is it that I'm thinking of right now? Arcanum on here. I looked it up, to be honest, but the other one looks cute to me, so I wanted to say that is fair. Necronox came out, yeah, June 26th, 2001. I've not actually even tried to test run it because I like myself a little bit, but it looks like, yeah, Eternites 1. So 1, I need to actually remember to properly take it off the list this time. A, B, C, D, where the fuck are you? Sort A to Z. There's Eternites. Off the list you go. I find that funny. There was a devotee's choice and it didn't win. Hell, it didn't even, it only came in second. That was funny. I love the chaos the wheel brings forth. You're welcome. I thought about it. I really did. That is fair. Though also, I might in the future also add in the Misc Monday games to the devotee's choice and like make a proper list of them all. That way I could like just set it up as a command. That way we could just exclamation mark devotee's choice and have more games to pick from. Yay. I actually need to go make sure Eternites is installed now. We'll be starting that tomorrow. I'm gonna go kill my Xbox real quick. We're gonna take it out to pasture. Chaos and cute games. Heck yeah. We're back to our streaming roots here. We're getting back to JRPG for the first time in a month. Back. Boot up Epic. And let's go find Eternites and make sure I have it installed. Do I, don't I have Eternites installed? I don't. Well, that's good to know, Epic. Thanks for pointing that out now. Eternites, there it is. It requires 9 gigs. I feel like this game's going to be small. Yep. Okay, game's queued up to download now. Any the who. This was fun. I'm glad to be done with Dragon Age. We'll see when 2 gets pulled off the wheel again, because that's the next time it gets added to the voting pool. I thought I was bad about continuing games, but it's not my problem anymore. This will be chaos. Oh, this is chaos. I really thought about it, okay, but oh, that's fair. That is entirely fair. I'm just thinking about it now, like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna remember what happened in Monkey Island 1 when I get to Monkey Island 2. I even forgot that Monkey Island was the series that that brought up this rule of if there's a sequel, it'll be added as a 4th option. Fucking same with Dragon Age 2. I'm gonna have to turn. Well, I actually don't have to remember what happened in Dragon Age 1. I have the keep for that. The keep's gonna do its job. It's gonna jog my memory. It's yeah, the thing. Also, I know there's a way to play Dragon Age 1 while being an absolute fucking asshole, and actually keeping all your teammates. It requires a lot of switching who you're taking with you constantly, but you can do it. Because there's only certain missions that cause them to leave and attack you if you choose different things. It's like if you don't take Shale with you and to go side with Bronca, she'll still be with you and survive. Or if you don't take Win or Liliana, when you go deal with the ashes and poison them, then they'll survive. Well, that's assuming you didn't get Win to try and fucking kill you in the first place. Because you do kind of sort of gotta lie to her for that one. I don't know. I haven't actually switched to go look at Twitch yet, Kaneko. I'm just sort of sitting here blabbing. Because the wheels decided that I have the game eventually installing in the background. Got here. Clearly Kaneko. I went to store. Fair. Yeah, that should be fun. I don't remember anything about Eternites. I'm gonna pronounce that so annoyingly every time. Oh, right, yeah, I also need to add Ender Lilies to one of the lists. I'm gonna hate myself when I get around to that, but yeah, it needs to be added to a list eventually. Actually, where is the big list? Shower services, yeah. Ender Lilies. Got that on PC. Add that to my never-ending list. Now's the point where I realize that I have a lot more games that eventually need to be added to this accursed list. Well, specifically, I need to remember to add them to my official backlogs list, which is its own list. That I never remember to update. Well, I wouldn't say never. Just don't remember to update often. Yay, we beat DAO. It's like a solid 3 out of 10. Our playtime is... 36 hours, I guess. Yay, move Eternites to playing. E7 games on the backlog. Oh boy. Oh right, and yeah, there's stuff that's not on the wheel like .hack GU because I like myself. This is a lie. Have anything else that needs to be added there? I guess I can add that here. Me looks at thing. This game came out in 2023 and me, I thought the game was older. Looks at own clock. Right, it is. We're in 2025. I have no sense of time. Any the who. Okay. I'm assuming nobody wants to sit here and listen to me ramble for hours on end. While I manually update my backlogs list of things that are stream choices. That's called just chatting. No, I do. I am. It do be called just chatting. It do be a thing that I don't do often. Okay, yeah, I think that's all for here that I have to add to that list. One of these days I'll remember to actually update the list as I go. One of these days. Well, that's what I do when we just hang at night. Listen, we're usually doing other things besides just sitting there blabbing. Or suffering through the fact that I have to remember that I actually add shit. It's my backlogs, because I certainly don't do it often. Exactly, in a way we still are, that's fair. I'd like to sort by when the hell I added games to my list sometimes, but hey, here we are. Me staring at a list of 100 and God, why do I own so many games on PC? Serious question. Why do I own so many games on PC? Why do I do this to myself? That's the same. Just some of y'all. I mean, my Steam's. Let me look at this numerical number. 424 games. On GOG, I have 133 games, and on Epic, I have. Well, it doesn't tell me. To also be fair, I own in some cases I own the same game on different in different libraries, because sometimes I forget whether or not I have a game, and so I pick it up again instead of actually sitting here and checking every time I think about buying a game. All right, yeah, I do need to add those to the backlog, though I guess those probably won't be touched until October. Do I have the regular version or the recut? I have recut. Oh, I suppose buy things again, mostly to stream that I already own on console, and again on. See, I do that too, but I also sometimes own the same game on different PC stores. So, do with that what you will. Like Dredge, which I was looking at and adding to the backlog, I have on both GOG and Epic. Did I find that out until like 3 minutes ago, maybe? Not at all. Like, I don't check this often. I really don't. Like, you gave me 9 copies of it? Well, then I must really like Skyrim. Because not only do I own Skyrim for the PS3, I own Skyrim for the Xbox 360, and for the Xbox One, and for the PS4, and for the Switch. And also for my PC! Shh. We don't talk about the fact that I own the version for Alexa. Oh good, now I have my answer. I have 267 games on Epic. So altogether, 800 or so games on PC. Not sure how many of those are duplicates, but you know. There's that give or take number. Which also, I don't have 9 copies of Skyrim, even across all of that. That's technically a max of 7. So, nope, don't like Skyrim. So yes, there are cases where I pick up a game because I like it a little bit too much, and so I pick it up on something else. Eventually, I'll convince myself in my free time to play through Dishonored and Dishonored 2. Dishonored, the first one again, because it's been ages since I've played it, and Dishonored 2 because I own it on both PS4 and PC and haven't touched it at all. I haven't even put it into fucking, like, I haven't booted it up or anything. I put it in to update it, and then I took it out and then put it back in its box. We'll see about on stream or off stream. I feel like on stream people are gonna get mad at me because I play Dishonored badly. And by that one, I tend to go and just say fuck it and murder everybody. Because it's funnier. Well, we'll see. Yeah, I also own Ghost Runner 1 and Ghost Runner 2 that I've never played. More amusing to watch. If you count more amusing as I've seen most people get pissed at people that play the way I do as amusing, certainly. Is the game significantly harder the way that I was last playing Dishonored? Yes. Is it because my patience runs thin and trying to remember whether or not I've got sleep bolts or danger bolts equipped a pain in the ass? Yeah. All right. I think that's all the games that I need to remember to add to the backlogs now. If I spot another one, I'll add it. Oh god, that came out in 2016. I am doomed. We've had that game since release. It's almost a decade old now. Send help, we're all doomed. if I take this, copy this, go to which bot do I have running? Do I know? I don't. So it should have said something at some point. Dream elements. Alrighty-o. Let's go make this command. Now I can't see. Ow. Why must it mock by me every time? Let's go add a new chatbot command. Oop. 10 out of 10 doing. We're doing good. Yeah. So now if I go here and I do that. There we go. That's set up for the next devotee's choice. Will I remember this come then? Probably not. There we go. Slight change to the wheel operations. But also, for anyone that wanted to see the backlog, there you go. Anything in that category there is part of the backlog. It's bad. This backlog does not end. Ever. I swear. Yes, I do keep an actual backlog, just in case. For all intents and purposes, if it ever lands on dealer's choice, I just get to pick something instead. Yay! Streamer bias. When your streamer really wants to play a game. Nah, I don't have any like rhyme or reason to want to play through any of these in any particular order. Okay, that's well and saved. Make sure to save the update. Yay, I can finally close Dragon Age Keep for the first time in what feels like fucking ages. And we're good to go for tomorrow. Eternites is now downloaded. We've yapped for the better part of what feels like an age. Unless, of course, I forgot to actually download the game. Thank you, Epic. You are a quality service, I promise. You must be kidding me. I think I worry about your ability to organize a game. Anywho. Oh no. Did it? Okay, it did. We're good. Epic's just being a POS. Alright, so yep, we're good for tomorrow. Now we can go properly find a person to bother. And I can shut the flying fuck up. Let's see. How is my yappening done? We have people live now to raid into. That's how my that's how my yappening's done. Yeah, here's that. For anyone that was ever morbidly curious about the accursed backlog. Accurately labeled as usually up to date. Until I forget to update it. Some of these games are probably actually going to be on a wait list though. Because at some point, I'm probably just going to get the actual proper hardware to stream the game instead of trying to run it through an emulator, because some emulators are fucking garbage. Yeah. Stuff like Apuna and Chibi Robo are a part of the backlog, but not on the list to be played right now. Hence why I removed them from the wheel. Oh, this is cursed. The site that I keep my backlog on now has suggested games. We're doomed. I'm gonna ramble now because I saw this and now I can't not laugh. Tales of Destiny 2 for the PSP and PS2. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Tales of game, I can get behind that as a recommendation. Tales of Arise. I have questions. That's 2 Tales games back to back. Makes sense. Atelier Tutori's on here. Which actually, once I pick up the Atelier games, like the remakes and stuff that I haven't done in like the packs on PS4, I might play some of them. Another Tales game, Tales of Zestiria, Atelier Esha and Logi. Lovely. I'm sensing a theme at the recommendations. Tales of Asperia, Atelier Lydian Suli, Bayonetta. That's just out there, but alright. I've already played it though. Played all 3. Have far too many hours in some of them. Utwari no Mono, Mask of Truth. That's actually not bad. I do have Mask of Deception that I need to play. It runs off. Yakuza 0. I'm playing that literally right now in my free time. Why? At least it's worth it. Romancing Saga 2. I technically have that. Can't stream it, but I have it. FF7 Remake. Also a game that I'm playing through slowly in my free time. Tales of Xillia. Final Fantasy 16. My computer does not like that game, and I'm not that interested in it. Tales of Rebirth. Persona 3 Reloaded. I'll get that one eventually. I'll tell you. I have questions about recommendations. This is funny though. Final Fantasy 13. Yeah, once I eventually pick them up again, I'll actually play them. ELA I've already played. Tales of Symphonia. I don't have that one still. Actually kind of funny. I have questions about why half the Tales franchise was recommended, but hey, we're here. Anywho, let's go find a person to raid. Let's get me to shut the fuck up finally. But I like you ranting. Listen, it's not a matter of liking or not. It's a matter of the fact that I think I've been ranting for the better part of a fucking hour now. Hiya, Ichi. How do? Let's see. So, for to read out to anybody, our raid options right now consist of Apollo, the other one, Apollo 1, not Apollo 2. Well, Apollo 2, I guess, is technically an option 2. Or Madriff. Those would be like the 3 big choices right now. At least on my side. With Apollo 1 playing Barotrauma, Apollo 2 playing Fortnite, and Madriff playing Pokemon Infinite Fusions. Actually, I'm curious, is there... I would wonder what happened if you raided Seribot. I'm gonna try that. You feel free to do that. You know what? I haven't raided Apollo 1 this week yet. You can go bother him. Let's get this party rolling. So there is the follower raid message. Welcome back, Kaneko. There's the Scribbler raid message. We're gonna go raid Apollo Delian, aka Apollo 1 if you hang around here long enough. Or just Apollo, because he's the first Apollo I knew. Tomorrow we'll start Eternites, and Monday is Rat Game. With probably Maddie, Panda, and DZ. I'm gonna assume those 3 will be there for Rat Game. Yeah. those be the plans. So, until next time, as always, bye-bye.